Hey everybody, it's Vic with Culinary Crew. I'm a little late on my video. I wanted to get it out the last couple days, but we've been extremely busy. So what we're doing today is how to make homemade breadcrumbs. You know, we have the luxury at Patelli. We take these bread bowls and we serve our pastas in them. We toast them off and make them garlic bread. But moral of the story is we use the centers from these when we make our bread bowl, and we turn these into breadcrumbs. Now at home, you can stale out pretty much any bread you want. You know, like I said, we have the luxury of having this, so we want to utilize as much as we could, and we also turn the tops of the bread bowl into croutons. But for breadcrumbs, we take this and we stale it out, and at home you can use white bread or, you know, any kind of Italian bread or French bread or anything like that. Obviously, if you use like a sourdough, you're going to have that flavor in your breadcrumbs. Now, ours is going with red sauce for chicken and eggplant parm, so we don't want any sour because it doesn't mix well with red sauce. So that being said, this is an Italian French semi, and we stale it out over a couple of days. And if it's not ready when we need it, we actually put it in the oven on a super low temp and draw the moisture out. So this is essentially what we have on the trays, drying out or scaling out. And then what we do is, now here we use this, and there's a reason why I use this. I don't know if you can tell, but the holes in the center are smaller than the holes on the outside. So what this basically does for me is size my crouton size, my breadcrumb size. Because you want some bigger pieces, but you also need the fine pieces that are broken down smaller. But you need both. Ideally, you'd have like an even mix of those, because if they're really fine, it's harder to get a breading built up on it. It's a really thin layer on the chicken or the eggplant or whatever you're breading. If you have a little bit of this bigger stuff in here, then it mixes with the fines and you get a little of both and you get a nice thicker breadcrumb. Obviously, you can use a heavy wash or light wash, egg wash. We use a light egg wash. A light egg wash would be made with water, where like a heavy egg wash would be made with milk or cream or something to that effect. So anyway, we take our bread, we kind of rub it through here. I'll give you a little demonstration. I take it, I break it down, and I push it through here. Now at home, if you don't have one of these, you can use anything that has a couple different size holes in it that's fairly firm that you can push through. Now these hard pieces here I'm going to discard because they just won't grind. They got hard, moisture didn't get completely drew out of them. So, drawn out of them, I guess I'm trying to say. So once you get to this point and you've run all your breadcrumbs that you want through here, I'll have the recipe below. We're making a lot of breadcrumbs, obviously. This is going to be a double batch for us. It's 4 pounds, but I'll break it down to like a 1 pound batch for you. Essentially what you're going to do is parsley chopped and dried, okay? For us, it's 3/4 of a cup for every 2 pounds, so this is a 1.5 cups of parsley. And then we have oregano and basil, 1.5 cups of each. Yes, 1.5 cups of each. That goes in here. And then here we have 2.5 cups of Parm cheese. Now we use the long strand cheese. I like to kind of break it up, so that it just mixes more, and it mixes throughout the breadcrumbs a little bit better, okay? And then simply kosher salt and some restaurant grind pepper. I have 2 tablespoons of each. We'll put this in here. And you know, some people say, "Oh wow, you put parm in there. How do you do that? Do you have to refrigerate? You can't refrigerate breadcrumbs." And I said, "No, I don't refrigerate it. You know, the thing is that parm cheese." Real parm cheese comes in a wheel and is not necessarily stored in cold temperatures because it's sealed, it's wrapped in wax. Now, this parm cheese, or these breadcrumbs, I should say, will not be around very long for us. So if you were going to make these at home and they were going to sit around for a while, I'd leave the parm cheese out, and then I would put it in when you go to use the breading. That way your parm cheese is fresh. If this was going to be here more than a couple days, I would have left the parm cheese out. But it's literally going to be gone probably tomorrow for us, so we make these quite often. So and then you just want to mix these throughout and make sure they're totally mixed, and you're good to go. I mean, we use this for our chicken parms and our eggplant parms. It's delicious. It's fresh, and you can tell that it's fresh. So anyway, just a quick video on how to make fresh breadcrumbs, and some bomb breadcrumbs at that. So anyway, you guys, please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video here pretty quick. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye.